Thank you for sticking with us here on Soda City Live, everyone. You can head to the green to help raise some green to help a local cancer fund continue to provide hope, resources, and support to those dealing with cancer through Lexington Medical Center. The annual McDaniels Auto Group Golf Classic benefits the McDaniels-Pucci Cancer Fund, and last year they raised over $756,000, and this year they're doing it bigger and better, and that's where you come in. Joining me today is the chair of the McDaniels Golf Classic and Gala, Suzanne Pucci, and the president, owner, and founder of the McDaniels Automotive Group, Bill McDaniels. Thank you guys so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate everything that you do in the community. So excited to join you again this year. Judy and I were talking about it earlier. This is an amazing event that has been happening for over 3 decades now. We talked about the money that you raised last year, but the total amount over the last 30+ years is what, Bill?
$9 million.
$9 million. Transforming lives, helping so many people. Suzanne, how did this event come to fruition in the first place?
Well, Bill's father was diagnosed with colon cancer and passed away from it, and so he had a passion for helping our community, but also doing something in remembrance of his father. And it's amazing that any person can stay with the cause like he has for 32 years. And it's when you really stop and think about how many lives that we've impacted over these years and over the number of years that he's done it, it's amazing. I don't know how many lives we've saved, but I feel very good about the odds with, you know, all of the things we've been able to accomplish. You know, 3D mammography, making sure that patients get tested. You know, there's just been so many things that we know have impacted people positively.
Absolutely. Bill, Suzanne said it best, sticking with this cause for over 30 years, and especially when you factor in the loss of a loved one, a parent at that. What made you stay dedicated to this cause and wanting to help others who were experiencing the same thing?
Well, I've seen a lot of people that think they're never going to get cancer. And cancer, it gets us all. There's no one person that's going to be immune from it. And what really bothers me more than anything else is that you should prepare yourself if you have the wrong genes, that you might be in the same position. But the thing that really breaks my heart is when you're told that you have cancer, it's like a death sentence. And no, it's not. Because we have advanced this causes so far. And, you know, there's so much work that we can always do. And that's what just keeps me out there knowing. And then we teamed up a few years back with Lexington Medical Center Foundation. Let me tell you, that is the best foundation in town. And I just love working with them. They devote every hour and minute of their time when it gets around this time of the year to just make sure we have the best gala in town and the best golf event. And my hat's off to the Lexington Hospital Foundation.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And you touched on it a little bit, the Lexington Medical Center Foundation, amazing technology, top-of-the-art technology to help cancer patients in need, and that is where the money is coming from. So that's why it's so important to go out to the golf classic and also the gala, which will be happening the next day. Can you tell us some of more about the foundation and what they offer?
So sometimes when people are going through this, they need help with their basic needs. So these funds will help them, you know, with offsetting some of those. If they need transportation to and from appointments or treatments, they get that. You know, supportive care and wellness care, not just for the patient, but also the families. You know, so many times we think about, the patient, and we feel sorry for the patient, but the families are going through so much too, and they need that support, and so those support groups are very helpful. And, you know, I think that the foundation and the hospital has figured out a way to make sure that the patient care is just like no other. So they have everything they need from the time that they're diagnosed until they recover. And that's what we want. That's our goal, recovery.
Yes, and let's talk about the event, a two-day event. It's going to be amazing. Let's start with the golf tournament, kicking off on
Fantastic.
Friday. Yeah.
Well, we got something for everybody. We're going to get out there at 8 o'clock. We have John White with Wilson Golf. He's going to bring the latest equipment and sort of let you try out at the Wilson clubs.
Nice.
And then, of course, he might give you a few tips on how to hit a straight shot instead of a slice or a hook. And you know, it's a fun day. But the main thing that I want to make sure everybody understands, this is a day of celebration of the people that we have won and we beat cancer. That's what this is about. And sometimes our really good golfers, they really want to go out there and tear each other's head off. Well, that's not what this is about. This is about celebrating. And I can tell you, you will have the best time ever if you'll come to our golf event. And you know, we do have the longest drive, the hole-in-ones, we have all of that. But after 32 years, I think we got it right.
Yes, I think you guys do. We're actually looking at some footage from the past events. Look at you guys standing there. Amazing atmosphere for sure.
And let me also say this. Fort Jackson, they have been our partner now for 32 years. And they understand that what we're trying to accomplish. And they have been a great partner because they're the only place in town that has 2 golf courses, and they give us both on a Friday.
Oh, nice.
Nobody else will do that.
Well, thank you so much, Fort Jackson for doing that.
is such a great partner. That's all I can say.
Yes, that is amazing. And also, it wraps up with the nice gala the following day. Tell us about what can be expected at the gala, and do you still have tickets?
Well, we have some tickets, but we're running short. So McDaniels-Pucci.com, you can still get your tickets there. But you know, we have free valet parking, champagne when they walk in the door, tasting rooms that are just unbelievable, from wine to spirits and beer, different tasting rooms. The auction items are amazing. The suit that I have on, we have a suit being that's going to be auctioned off in our live auction from Min Lee. We have some amazing trips.
Yes.
Hootie and the Blowfish. We've got a package with Hootie and the Blowfish tickets. Ooh. And yeah, so, and food and drinks, open bar. But you know, we have an outdoor area that is going to have some really fun things that no one has ever had. So it's every year it's different. We try to make it exciting, bigger and better. Yes. So again, McDaniels-Pucci.com.
All righty. We want to pull the details really quick and show you where you need to be this weekend. The Golf Classic, Friday, April 19th at the Fort Jackson Golf Club, and the gala tickets. You can go to McDaniels Auto Group.
McDaniels Golf Classic.
McDaniels-Pucci.com to grab your tickets. Auction items live on the website right now, ready for bidding as well. Thank you guys so much for coming on. We appreciate it. The gala 6 to 11 at the Fastides Alumni Center on Saturday. The golf tournament on Friday. We appreciate you guys. We'll make sure to have the details online. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.